What's good? I'm Marcel.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Yazan.
I'm Shadi.
And we are the Four Fobs.
And that's Jacob.
That's Jacob.
No, I already said it.
What's up,
Nobody heard
yo?
you.
What's up?
Everybody heard me.
No.
Happy freaking fall weather
Fall.
season.
Oh my God.
Whoa. Summer's over.
It's
gonna be
Yeah.
over fall in a couple months.
Woo, woo, woo.
Everyone on campus was wearing hoodies and...
Oh, it's
pants
hoodie
today.
season.
I was wearing
Yeah,
hoodie
man.
today.
Hoodies and sweatpants.
I like
Yeah.
your sweater.
Except for the white people. No offense, but I think I saw like 50 white people in
In
shorts and
These
a
boys
t-shirt
with the flip-flops.
and like a wife beater.
Yeah, but there was
no
like-
socks.
Do you have a wife beater underneath your jacket?
Anyways. No, I mean, it's glad we love doing this. We love having you guys here. We're glad you guys are back.
If only we could sit up while we do a podcast.
What, bro?
Lay
I'm
down.
Jig-
Comment, like, subscribe.
Be a
tell your
professional,
friends about
Jacob.
I am professional. I'm a professional hoodlum. Stop making my hair so
You're a
bad.
fob.
You are.
Alright, so today's question.
Jake,
Marcel, you have to read
Today's
it.
fun
You want to read your
question.
handwriting.
I also just want to say someone wrote this question as a third grader.
So the fun question of the day, I did not come up with this question, I wrote it down. Should men need to know how to cook and clean, as well as women should know how to fix mechanical things in a relationship?
Huh, that's funny. That's not how you wrote it.
Okay, but that's how what
I'm
he
sorry.
did.
Yeah,
I'm
so the
sorry. I
question-
just thought it
that-
was funny.
That was the question.
How did I write it? Explain to me how I wrote it, please.
You
I
wrote
will put the board in front of the
you
camera.
wrote no as N-O.
I intentionally misspelled
Twice.
some things to be efficient. I
to
intentionally
be
misspelled
efficient.
things to be
I
efficient.
respect that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Here we're all about efficiency.
should men need to know how to cook and clean? I definitely think so. And do women need to know how to fix mechanical things? I also think so. Not in the case where it has to be this way, but I think no matter what, it would benefit both if they knew how to do vice versa. Like my sister, like every time she gets a flat tire, she's like, Jacob, look at my car, please. And it's like, I don't want to do that, but she cooks for me. So
I don't think they need to know that, but just like knowing it would help them in their own life, so that would be cool. But I feel like, if you think about like the old times, someone needs to know how to do those things. It doesn't matter what gender they are.
well,
As long as it's getting done, it's okay. Or you can just be rich and have someone else.
yeah,
do
I
it,
don't know.
but-
I think that's wrong in the old times. It's
Marcel?
if a man comes home and there's not
No,
food
again,
on
it
the
doesn't have to be
table.
the gender. It's like we're working together to grow. So if someone's out working, then someone can be at home if they don't have a job. Like if that's the case and I'm working, and like the lady is, not working, I do want to come home to a clean house at least. Like like if you've just been sitting all day in the house.
I think it can go beyond like. Sorry, I mean.
No, go ahead.
I think it can go beyond
Please.
like in just like the relationship grand scheme of things. I think like you can even focus it more on just like an independent person. Like I think it would help add to your resume per se, or like I think it's just good for you not only to help your significant other in a relationship, but just it's better for you to be able to have all these traits so that you can be as independent as possible as a human being.
In my opinion, I think a man knowing how to clean and cook is more important than a woman needing to know how to fix a car, because a man needs to eat every day 3 meals, and he needs to keep up his house before he moves in with a girl. If he lives by himself, he needs to know how to do that. And so I think a man learning how to cook and clean is just more important than a woman knowing how to fix a car, because realistically, if you get a good car, the likelihood that you're gonna have to do that, fix it every day, is just unlikely.
Do you not know
Say
your brother?
say it's not a car though. What if it's like just house lights? What about a
Again,
door?
those things
What
don't.
about-
Those things don't. break.
Although you are right, say a man has to be independent, has to learn how to cook and clean. Say a woman,
But it's the
is
same thing for women,
independent.
for sure.
But
you telling me
again,
she's
it's
just gonna?
it's not
No,
as
no, absolutely.
frequent.
I do think food is absolutely more important. But if a girl just has no doors in her house because they've all been cut off, all the paint
She's
isn't
gonna
matching.
lick
Like,
doorless and
she looks like she's living in Section 8.
That's
I think
okay.
that's.
But also,
That
like,
matches,
the
like-
cooking and cleaning thing, like, we say, of course, like, mention how to cook and clean, right? Like, we think that, like, dude, from our families, us being
None of
fobs,
them.
my uncles could not cook.
to save their lives.
They could not cook themselves a meal to save their life. They probably
Yeah.
couldn't do the dishes. Like, when I do the dishes or clean, if my uncles come home, they're like, what are you doing? What the
Like that's not your job.
What the fuck are you mopping
It's
for?
so
Like, I've
taboo.
never seen a guy mop. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how Arabians are. So that's why I
Arabs,
think
yeah.
us being in America a little bit longer, like it's obviously more normal for us to expect guys to come clean, but back home.
I will say it's cool that like my dad and mom don't think that way like at all, or like most of my uncles don't think that way.
That's
like,
different.
Like if my dad or mom comes home and like the kitchen's dirty and the dishes aren't done, I'm having
You're
it.
all
Like,
having it.
Yeah,
Not
but
just
that's
your
I think it's bad.
Your parents had you for free labor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's
My
called
parents tell me all the time.
That's
Like, what
different.
other point are you here besides my needs?
Having kids as an Arabian is like hiring employees.
Child
Yeah.
labor.
I literally just said free labor. Like,
Yeah, but we know
just
child labor is.
ignore my joke and then just re-say it.
It's not a joke.
You're not
This is a
funny.
very
Do you guys
serious
You're
recall
just a
Yazan
thief.
saying anything?
You're just copywriting me. You're what's the
Okay, that's a lot of big words for you.
no, that's what yeah.
Neither were used in the right sense.
No, copyright. Like,
No,
What
You're
am I
not-
copywriting?
my joke.
his joke.
I didn't say his joke.
You
All I
I'm
said
just
was
saying,
child labor.
But he was referring to you using his joke, which means that you were copywriting his joke if it was right.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Did anyone answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay,
Jacob doesn't
so I
think
know
that you
Yazan brought it up. So if
He did?
obviously vice versa, say your wife is working and you don't have a job, do you guys expect, like Yazan said, food should be done, house should be clean?
Yes.
all
They don't have
those
a job.
things?
Yes.
Yes, if they don't have a job, because I know a lot of women like.
Housework is.
And men, obviously, like if their other like significant other is making the money, a lot of them are like, I don't gotta do nothing.
Yeah. Especially if it's a lot of money.
Housework is a job. My sister-in-law, me and my brother goes to work all day. My sister-in-law,
Not to
like,
mention
is in
she has 2
charge.
kids.
She's on large. She's charged with kids, cooking and cleaning. Bro, like that's a freaking job.
And
That's
then
not,
laundry.
and that's an 80-hour-a-week job because she's never like taking breaks. She's
There's no honor.
like,
Yeah,
like
in that
so-
in that
they're
sense, yes.
not-
But if you don't have kids or anything, like, and you're literally just like, I hate and I can get canceled for this, but like I hate when if I'm talking to a girl or something and they're like, I want to be a housewife when I grow up. Like if you want to be lazy, just say that. Like it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just crazy.
Oh, damn.
I'm okay low key with after having kids having a housewife.
Yeah.
No, after having kids, yeah, but like just
Housewife for what? Because I will be honest, and I'm not cooking and cleaning is draining, but it doesn't take that long.
It's draining.
So I mean, yeah,
I think it's
mean,
accomplishing. It feels like
no, yeah, but it also is draining because it's like
Especially
it's,
if you
it's
clean the
tiring.
whole house.
Yeah,
in
and it's
one
not like,
day.
and I won't even say that I've cleaned the entire house before, but it's like my mom sometimes she'll have us, she'll put us on a shift, and it's like do this, this, and this. I'm drained by the end of that.
Well, okay, but that's somebody telling you to clean. Have you ever willingly cleaned the whole house? Okay, maybe for you it's not the whole house, but I've
Yeah.
I know that you've sometimes willingly chose to clean because you want to fix things up. Have you ever willingly chose to clean, turn some music on for like?
Oh yeah, it's
music?
fun.
Like that's fun.
It's
you don't
fun.
feel that.
It's a vibe, but I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying that like at the end of it, like you said, it is a real job. It does take a lot of effort and just time, not so much because I think you could really kick it all down. Like you could clean an entire house in less than 3 hours.
You can.
Depending on how dirty a house is.
you
Yeah,
can
but-
start to
You
clean.
can, I don't know about
I've-
deep clean.
I'm not
tried
deep clean, but I
cleaning.
mean like you can vacuum, you could clean rooms, you can clean the kitchen, you can clean the living
Bathroom,
room, bathroom.
then
You could easily do all that in under
Declutter,
3 hours.
And then
Yeah.
do the dusting.
Can we go back to what I said just to make sure I clear
See
her up?
that you yeah.
You taking it back?
So that you
again?
don't get.
No, I'm not taking it back. No.
Okay, go ahead.
But
I'm just saying, like,
Fuck it.
growing up, you should have goals. Like, if you literally just have nothing, like, you're not thinking of school, you're not thinking about anything in life that you want to do for yourself when you grow up, and you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna look for someone that'll just pay for what I want. and
Never.
just sit there.
Yeah.
That is what I don't
I
like.
see
But
where
like,
you're coming from.
if you have kids, okay, and I have a job that pays more, and it makes sense for you to stay with the kids. If you want to stay with the kids, makes more for you to go to work, then yes. But it's the opposite, and you make more money, then I'll stay with the kids. I'll
But
be a
also, you
housewife.
would expect to come home to a clean house and a dinner if that's the case.
Yeah, I'll do all that. I'm saying, like, but at that point, we're both doing something.
I think his main point is that growing up, you should never rely on, no
Other-
matter what gender you
someone
are,
else
rely
to just-
on having to not work and only
Other
stay at
than
home.
your parents.
There was this
Like Arabian women.
there was this Instagram account, and there was a lot of controversy over it because one of their posts was it was breaking down the hours that like a mom would have to go through as a housewife of taking care of the kids and cleaning, and it got around like 70 to 60 hours. But their choice of words was, should they get paid
No.
for that amount of time? And a lot of I honestly
You know?
don't think so at all, because it's like it's your choice to have that kid. Sometimes it isn't. You're stuck in a hard spot, but
Get paid by
100%. I don't know, but it's just like
Get paid by who?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, the guy does pay by paying
No,
rent.
I'm getting paid for spending this much time. In
By
my opinion,
who?
it's like I think it's stupid. It was your choice to.
Who's paying?
Yeah, where do
I
they?
don't know, guys. This was just I don't know who they wanted
So
to.
who was saying niggas should get paid?
It was a large like
Like in the
feminist
comments?
Instagram account.
I will say this: if a woman doesn't work and she spends her time essentially like attending to the house and taking care of the kids, she should have a weekly allowance.
I think
You
being
know,
able,
like if you're not giving that person money, like they will not be able to have friends. They will not be able
No, because-
like to go with their cousins or go get a drink or
Like
something.
the bank
or
would be
buy
like a
clothes.
joint account.
yeah.
So if they want to go have food with the kids, they have the card that has
That's what I was
money on it. And if what do they need the money for? To go buy their purse?
Yeah.
They ask me, because they're not working, and they're not working for the kid and keep my house clean.
Yeah.
So if they want the purse, I'll buy that purse.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do they need the money for? Just to have it in their savings? Because like if they want to go on vacation, I'll pay for that. They want a car, I'll buy the car.
I don't
They
think you
wanna-
should actually pay them. I think it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
they should go up, talk to whoever. Because it's honestly the exact same thing. Say I'm at home taking care of the kids. I'm not gonna ask my wife, hey, can I have my weekly allowance? Like
No, but if there's like something I want, like a car part or something, and
Yeah.
I'm not working because she's making more money than me, so I'm taking care of the house and the kids so she can make the money, I'll ask her for the car part.
And I'll believe
Whatever
that
it
if
is
she
I
says
want.
yes or no to the situation, because I mean, like they're the ones making the money, so like I guess
Yeah.
there's always a limit.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep using my sister-in-law and brother, but they do the same thing. My brother works. My sister-in-law takes care of the kids, which is crazy. She has a debit card that they have an account with. She doesn't have to ask though to buy groceries. Like
Yeah, no,
she'll
I
buy
understand that.
groceries on herself. If she needs to go buy something, she'll go buy it herself. They might talk about it later, but it's not like she ever has to ask for
Yeah.
permission to buy something.
In class today, one of my classmates, he was making a joke, and he was like, "I lost my wallet at a place in Highlands Ranch." He was like, "Whatever, it was a restaurant," and he was like, "I have my wife's debit card though." I just thought, it's because his wife gave him
That's normal,
the
though.
debit
That's
card.
normal.
I think that's kind of the exact same thing, except for not asking. I'm sure she makes money as well. He wasn't able to access his money. She just gave him his card.
Her card.
When I had a
Yeah.
girlfriend, I would sometimes have her debit card and she'd have mine. Like it's not like, I don't know, that stuff isn't that weird.
See, at least for me, I would have to wait until marriage for that. Like that's just crazy for me to just.
Yeah.
Here's my card. Go ahead.
I mean,
you know.
like, I guess, yeah, it's kind of the exact same thing, because when you get married, you're kind of, like, co-signing, like,
Yeah,
everything
it's
also
like-
is hers.
Bank account would be like a joint account. Like we have like the same card and it accesses the same bank
I
account.
mean, like, if we ever
We're
get
one
divorced,
person.
she's taking half of it,
we
if
were
not
married.
more.
Her and I were married. Just kidding.
Your ex?
Well, let's not talk about your ex. I think. Are you ready to talk about your ex?
It's only been a couple of years.
That was
Yeah.
not a humor laugh, by the way.
No.
Funny. Haha, sad.
Anyways, what's else on the
No,
board?
but I think it's normal to have each other's cards. Like actually.
Yeah,
Not
I think
until after
100% that's
marriage.
normal. I think that's,
After some time, yes, but you guys weren't together for that time.
Okay, off the topic of my personal situation, I think it's normal for significant others to have each other's cards.
I think it's very normal.
After a certain
Even before
time,
marriage,
yes.
even if it's just a
Yeah,
short
before
course.
marriage, but after a certain time.
Okay,
like after
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys.
Right? I think she has to pass, like, the McDonald's dollar menu test.
Yeah.
Like after you.
If
finish
she's
up-
cool with just eating that for, like not.
Yeah, it's like if I
yeah.
take her out, and, what you want, shorty?
Three
got,
things
like,
off the
4
dollar
things on the menu.
Why did it take 6 years?
If she starts looking up a little bit, I'm going to start driving away. It's like...
You got a medium drink, a hot and spicy, and a
Anything
fry.
that doesn't start with hot, cheese, or fries, get the fuck out of
You
here.
get a hot spicy and
That's cool.
cheeses.
Let's do that.
No, I'm saying hot and spicy cheese.
I also think it's kind of like a moral thing. You don't even have to be like a significant other. I carpool with one of, another classmate of mine, and every single morning we go to Dutch Bros. Whoever's driving doesn't pay for the Dutch Bros.
He
the
makes
other
me pay
person
every time I
Dutch Bros.
drive.
Wait, you do
Anytime
that?
him and I
Yeah.
carpool, I drive.
Not
I pay
me.
for it.
No, not yes, I don't.
Well, obviously not like yazan.
Yeah, but yeah, I pay when she's driving.
Well,
she'll
because-
pay when I'm driving.
Because,
It's just
not
how
because,
it-
but that's also because she's driving, so she has to pay for parking, which is $7, and you don't have to
Yeah.
pay for that parking.
Not when I'm driving. Why don't you do this with me?
Because
What are you talking about?
You
You're a
make
dude.
more money than him, and you're a guy.
No,
You're older than
it
me.
doesn't matter. Yeah, I need less.
It's the same reason you don't pay for when I park.
No, not for parking, for food or anything.
No, but he pays for the food, she pays for the parking.
Okay, but when I drive, he doesn't pay for my Dutch Bros
We never get Dutch Bros.
or anything we get.
We don't get anything.
Yes, we do.
We got something the first week of school, and then we stopped.
No, I'm just saying, bro. He got hurt. That's why he didn't get mean. It's all.
How are you hurt right now?
يعني مرة ثانية بده يصير ياكل بيشوف شوف.
Are you serious
ما
right
راح
now?
تاكل.
He's gonna starve me. He's gonna kick me out the car.
Die of hunger. You don't matter.
Since we're on that topic,
With school or hunger?
never mind. We are not on that topic. Let's go on to our next topic.
My score.
What is a good way to ask or tell if someone is in a relationship? Since Marcel, you've had so much trouble in your past relationships.
Stop. We were not gonna make this personal.
You came up with the question.
Personal. Should I say the?
Okay, bro.
should I tell the story in case of your.
No, there's not a story. I'm just saying sometimes like you find someone attractive that you don't know if they're in a relationship.
Just
you want to
ask.
find out how.
So what do you think is a good way to ask? You know,
Hey.
I found you cute or interesting.
No,
Do
you
have a
don't have to say
boyfriend?
that. Hey, I was like, I'm just wondering. No, I was like, I want to ask you a question, but I just want to.
Yeah, well, the sahle halla, it's easy now, but imagine when you guys are in there and she's walking with the guy every day, and like you guys are trying to like.
Are they holding hands?
No.
are they touchy at all?
Ask your guys' selves these. This is a scenario that you guys can all make up in your heads.
Yeah, that's not his scenario.
Yeah, leave me alone.
Yeah, but I feel like this is a
I'm
very
changing
good
this
specific
question.
scenario. Because
Okay.
it's like, for me, I personally, I don't think it's hard. Like, I don't think it's hard to find out if someone's in a relationship. It's a simple
Especially if they
shadi
walk
set.
together.
It's a simple question. And
Okay,
like
I
I said, I think if she's walking next to this man, I would personally go up to him as they're together.
Yeah.
That is
Like,
not.
I feel like that
you
would
guys are
be
together,
the
you
best
guys
way.
look cute
It's also a
together,
little
you guys
toxic.
together.
Girls love toxic guys.
Jesus, Jacob.
No, that's weird. I really couldn't. Because I
Watch
mean,
the
I
camera.
know if I was with a girl,
Make sure you don't hit it.
like all the time, walking with her, and some random dude came up asking for a date, and I'd be like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. Like, I'm gonna get offended, kind of. I'm not offended, but
I won't. If she's
It doesn't
not my
matter.
girlfriend,
I'm gonna get
Average.
defensive.
you can keep her.
He's
But like, doesn't mean
saying, he's saying the
Like,
guy
bro,
would-
that's
I
your
don't want the
problem
guy to
now.
get
Like,
defensive.
that's
He's saying the guy would get defensive if
Yes,
it is
he would
if they are
definitely get
together.
okay,
that
that's
tells
defensive.
you.
What's
That
gonna
gives you
happen?
the answer.
But I also don't want to have to face a class or a fuck. I don't want to have to face encountering these people again while they.
You don't want to face encountering a guy that's mad
Like that's
over
just
that you
awkward.
asked.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
not that
awkward.
he's mad.
Yeah, but it's like it's either you just won't ever know
No, I'll find out.
and email her.
Yeah, if you guys want to know the.
Okay, yeah,
They
we're
can't
gonna do
know.
that.
Well, they know a lot of stuff about me that they should not have known.
That's because you tell them. You don't stop talking.
Also, you guys are like act like it's so easy. Like you guys would be able to do this without any effort.
Yes.
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 I guarantee you that is not the case.
That's okay.
By the way, guys, because of this conversation, we're gonna start vlogging on campus, seeing who's gonna get rejected the most, seeing how hard it is to talk to a girl.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to lose that one because I don't get rejected by girls.
Yeah, you can barely talk to them, so.
Yeah, you
You're
just
fine.
don't.
No, when girls are alone and not around a guy 24/7, I can easily get rejected.
So that because they're
Creepy.
with somebody, you're afraid.
Yes, because I think that they're.
When the
talking-
girl's alone, I'll
Are
go
you
up
not
to her.
No.
Because
she's
getting
by herself
rejected
at
by
night,
one
I'll go up to
person
her.
is
No,
okay.
stop.
By getting rejected by one person, another person watching is not okay.
No, it's not that they're watching. It's that that might be her significant other.
Which
Okay, so
then
what?
Yeah, but how are you gonna ever know?
He won't. He'll just lose out.
He's just gonna think about
You
it.
won't make. You'll
So-
miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
So I'm gonna take the shot after I prepare for it and train.
I would say,
Taking 6 fireball shots to get me ready.
I would say wait until the end of the semester.
Which is
But
stupid.
why does the
Guys,
semester?
no, stop. Why would you want to risk on
Why does the
someone that could
semester
be doing
matter?
your homework?
Semester doesn't even matter.
Like she
Yeah.
can easily help you.
I don't
pass
know when the last time I'm gonna see her is because it doesn't have anything to do with school.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not the good that sits next to him. It's a different girl now.
Hey, it's my type of guy.
Stop putting him on blast like that.
Listen,
You're the one that said
You know what? Hold
semester.
on, guys. Hold on.
If you
guys have-
recognize this
I feel
kid,
like you haven't even given an answer.
what was the question?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, it's for me. It's very easy because I couldn't care less. I just go and like, hey, like it depends on the scenario. You know, if in your scenario that doesn't exist,
Okay, so it's like, what's your like to go pickup line then?
No, because I have it to go pick up line. I can go ask
Okay,
a girl.
what is it? Let me hear
I
it.
can go
Let
tell.
me
Does
get
you'll spoil it.
but
You
I
don't
gotta
wanna
wear
spoil
the
it.
tire
No, I mean, no.
uniform.
Yeah, let me hear it. Like,
I've
what's
had,
your
my,
to go?
I've had my fair share of going up to girls and getting numbers. I've also had my fair share of getting rejected.
So like, what
Maybe,
words
like-
work?
Hey,
well,
can I get your Snapchat?
So out of my 200 rejections and like 30 good numbers.
What a ratio.
30 to 200, that's like 15%.
That's a good 15%.
That's good, yeah, that's good. If you go up to like,
Success rate?
0 relationships.
Okay, no, but I think success is, just getting that number, getting that conversation out.
That's a
I think
success.
that's a very big
Bro,
success.
I swear to God, getting rejected, I promise you, getting rejected not feels good, but like going up to somebody, going up to a girl and asking for their number and getting rejected feels so much better than never asking a girl for her number and not getting rejected, obviously. I swear, I promise you.
I agree, yeah.
So I would consider that successful. If I go up and a girl has a boyfriend, but like, you guys, like...
As long as no one's around to see.
Yeah, as long as she's by herself.
No, it's not, yani, sorry.
Why
like,
do you go to Arabic, bro?
I don't know.
It's the heat.
It's the 4 fobs, bro. Stop hating.
Sorry, I have a boyfriend. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. I swear, look, I have a boyfriend. Like that feel like that's successful to me. Like, oh, like she'd fuck with me.
I swear, look, here's my picture of him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Prove it
I
to me.
think that's like, sad. Like, that's kind of like a go-to for girls to just kind of be nice. I have a boyfriend. Sorry.
I'd rather have that than
That is
ask a girl
sad.
for her number.
Really?
Have you guys never been rejected?
What's your like to-go pickup line?
How, like, you gotta like walk up to them casually. You can't be weird or awkward.
So like, what's casually though? Like shoulder wobble.
No,
you
no,
got
no,
that-
like
got that
normal.
pep in your
Okay,
walk.
yeah, that like you gotta match the pace if they're walking.
Yeah.
But if they're sitting, you have like if they're sitting like at a table like doing homework or something like sit down like what's up, how are you, what's your name?
You don't
know?
ask if you can sit down first.
No, I just like enter and like smoothly, like slide, like no,
I
slide.
personally would not do that ever in my
I
life.
slide, so I
I
just
think
want-
that's like a big ick for a lot of girls.
No.
If a
Yeah.
if a
For me,
guy
that's not
just
what I
sits,
do. Like say you're chilling and like you're sitting down doing homework right there. This is the table that we're sitting on. There's a bench right there. I can sit right here, sit right there, and like come up to you, gets their attention. Hey, what's up? Like, what's your name? How are you?
I don't know.
Blah 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 blah. My name.
I'll
is
go
so-
to them like, hey, can I
As a,
see?
yeah, as a guy, I'd be like,
Yeah, you
space,
wanna
please. I'd be like, space, please.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, unless she's hot,
Get
obviously.
the fuck out the
I'm
seat.
gonna go ask a girl for a number if she's not hot.
You fell for that one.
Do you think I'm gonna go? Wait, what did I fall for? Do you think I'm gonna go? You think I'm gonna go with a number that's not hot?
Jacob.
Oh!
Jacob.
Do I look rude now? Do I look a dick? I'm sorry. That's what I meant like, I'm gonna go up to a girl and ask for a number if I find her attractive. All girls are beautiful, but like, fuck,
You know when I edit this one, I'm gonna replay it and just keep having that part play.
You're not the one editing. Jacob is anyways.
What about you,
I'm
Shadi?
fucking up so bad on this podcast.
What about you, Shadi?
You
What's
really
your
don't
go-to
want.
pickup
What's
line?
her name? To
It's Valek Yazan!
Good.
It's a secret.
I'm sorry for yelling into the mic.
You just hide in your Riz, bro. Like nobody can know your
He's
sauce.
gatekeeping his sauce. Wait, so you gotta sit down, ask them their
No,
name.
but before I sit down, it's always, hey, is this
sit
spot taken?
Yeah.
Are you with
Okay,
anybody? Can
yeah,
I sit down
good.
next
Do
to
you mind if I sit here?
Yeah.
You don't
And then
have
you
to
sit there?
And I've honestly learned, I feel like being an idiot is the best thing to do. Not trying to flirt, not trying to like be all like cool and sexy.
Like,
I feel
just
like
leave
up there.
that's the worst thing to do.
No, bro.
Yeah, but
girls
couple finish.
want what they can't
Since
have.
you didn't let
So
me
if
finish.
you listen, if you show zero interest in them, they want you.
Being an
Humans, don't say
asshole
girl.
has been my biggest success.
Don't
bro.
say girls, it's humans, because it's a scientifically proven fact that we want what we can't have.
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
yes,
as
it
soon
is.
as somebody gives me like a little bit less of attention,
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm
I don't
out.
know you anymore. Have fun in your poop life without me.
Not just significant
I'm not
otherwise.
saying
In general,
that,
in
he's
life,
saying
we miss what we want, what we don't have. We miss something when we don't have
I
it.
don't think so.
It's yes, I promise you.
To an extent, but not
You
not
miss
in
the
this
sun
situation.
when it's raining.
I also like when I'm in a when I'm
Insurance
talking to
is
a
the
girl or when you're in a relationship, more girls want you.
Yes, that's just a toxic thing girls do because they want to make a challenge for themselves. Not girls. Toxic thing that humans do is give themselves a challenge. But I know for a fact that there have been times where like people are in relationships and they're like, dude, gosh, like I don't want to be in this relationship anymore because like I'm just bored. And then they lose the relationship and they miss it again. I know there's times where people are like,
That's different though.
you don't.
That's
you don't miss
missing something you let go of.
No, because
You miss
no.
100% of shots.
You were the person that let go of the relationship.
No.
Okay, sure, you can
Even if
miss
someone
it.
else breaks up with you,
Huh?
I'm not gonna get no.
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Okay, there's been times from my friends, a random person, where someone was in a relationship that they didn't want to be in anymore. They're like, gosh, well, like, I want to be single. I miss being single. Then they got broken up with, and they were still upset over the breakup, and they missed the breakup.
Yeah, that's
Just
my
because-
point. That was their like
No,
first
the other person
action.
broke up with them.
Just because
Oh,
yes.
that other person
okay.
broke up with them doesn't mean that they don't feel sad. You still.
That's what I'm saying. That's my
Yeah,
point.
you
is
still
that
have memories.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because
That's
you're
my
saying
point, is
we
we
miss
miss what
what
we
we
can't
don't
have.
have.
Yes, so you go from being in
That
a
was not a
relationship.
good example.
Yes, it was.
Okay, but okay, say the girl that you have never talked to, you knew she was single. You wanted to go up to her, you wanted to, get your chance with her, but you were too late. And some guy snatched her up. Or she snatched the guy up. Are you gonna miss her?
No, bro, you've never had that.
My point.
I'm saying you miss something when you don't have it anymore.
And that's not. But in your scenario, that was not good because in your scenario, they miss memories. They miss they didn't just miss them because they don't have.
It's not about
They
missing.
weren't sad because they don't
It's
have
not
it.
about
They didn't want them because they don't have them anymore. They miss them and that's why they were sad.
Can I try real quick again to explain it to you? Okay, so there's a person in a relationship, guy or girl. They're in a relationship and they're kind of feeling like the relationship kind of stagnant and like they're not moving and there's like the person's like, I'm kind of like sick of this. Like I want to do better. I want to move on. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Okay.
I'm me, Megan Fox.
Okay.
I'm
Cool. Right.
Realistic
Okay.
scenario.
Really.
So this person, say this is a dude.
Better.
This is a dude that's like, okay, I'm gonna get out of this relationship. Like I'm bored. Like this isn't going nowhere. Like I don't want to be with you anymore. But they stay together, and then the girl breaks up with the guy that was saying he doesn't want to be in the relationship anymore, and he gets the feeling of missing what he doesn't have anymore. That's a perfect.
That's
No.
not.
I think
That's not.
I think no matter
you guys-
what, nobody's
It's
gonna be
different.
happy that a person that they were very close with
Yes.
ended.
No matter
I
what.
think no matter what,
Yes.
it's gonna
It's
be
missing the memory and the presence of someone.
Like I
not
said,
the actual person.
But this wasn't specifically about relationships. I'm saying that.
But
we
you,
as
that's
humans
but that
want
was
to
your
This is our entire topic. It's a-
No, but
Trying to get to
when I
that.
said we miss what we don't have, that was just in a whole human like. I was explaining
You just
humans
need to come up
as
with
a
a-
race.
As my point, like we
Okay,
said.
different example.
in-
Different example. You want a different example?
That actually matches what you're
In
saying.
high school football, did you play high school football, right?
Yeah.
You played high school sports.
Yeah.
While you're playing high school sports, did you sometimes dread going to practice? Like, fuck, bro, I don't want
All
to
the
practice
time.
today. Like, this is like, I wish I didn't have to go to
All the
practice.
time.
Now we graduate high school, and I was like
I
every
miss
day.
it every
I
single
miss it
day.
every day because I don't have.
That is a good example.
That's a better
That's
example.
an amazing
Yeah.
example.
Okay, and it portrays the same message as the relationship
does
example.
Does not.
Because these sports.
So,
Look, man, I don't think football was scratching my back, or scratching my head, or
Football
cooking
gave me
for
no
me,
love.
No.
or hugging me, holding
Show
my
me affection.
wait,
hands.
you guys have had that happen to you before? You guys had that happen to you
Oh
before?
gosh, that's so
Bro.
sad.
That's
Okay.